Welcome to this DEEPLIZARD series where we deliver bite-sized, practical, and intuitive explanations for the most common terms and concepts in the field of deep learning. I'm Mandy, and the topic of this episode is artificial neural networks. An artificial neural network is a computing system that is comprised of multiple processing units called nodes or neurons that are organized into layers that are connected to each other via weights. Generally, an artificial neural network accepts data as input and then maps this input to some predefined output. The architecture behind these networks is loosely inspired by the structure and function of the neural networks inside of a brain, and so that's where the term artificial neural networks comes from. For any given general artificial neural network, the first layer in the network is referred to as the input layer, and the last layer of the network is referred to as the output layer. Any layers in between are referred to as hidden layers. When a network has more than one hidden layer, it's considered deep, and we often refer to these as deep neural networks. When we pass data as input to a network, then processing will occur on this input by each individual node within the network. Each weight connecting one node to another will transmit a signal about this data that's been processed by the nodes in the previous layer to the nodes in the following layer. This will occur for each node and each weight in each layer until we reach the output layer. We can think of the output supplied by the network as a prediction about the input data. For example, we could use a neural network for an image classification task, where as input we pass an image to the network, and then as output, the network tells us what class it thinks that the image belongs to, or what is actually present within the image. The types of inputs and outputs supplied to and from a network vary greatly and will just depend on the data set that's being passed as input to the network, as well as the task that the network is being used for.